Okay. And how do am I hearing myself? And thanks for being here with us on News Now from Fox. We are taking a live look at a active police chase of this ambulance in the Dallas, Texas area. Right now, they are in Allen, Texas. So what we do know at this time is this ambulance was stolen from the fire department, and we're going to continue to follow this chase live for you right here on News Now from Fox. All right, so once again, guys, we are taking a live look here at this stolen ambulance out of Texas. Right now, this story did start in the city of Dallas, but they have now made their way into Allen. And Dallas police said this was stolen from a fire station, and they are calling it an active situation, although they aren't technically calling it a chase. Now, the department does have a policy against chases unless they are involved with violent offenders. We've been watching this person take a joyride. They were in some residential areas, driving very fast. And a couple times when I was watching before we launched the stream, he was actually driving so fast that there was times when the ambulance looked like it could have almost tipped over on two wheels. So we continue to see this person driving, breaking all of the laws as it continues to pass people in the right-hand shoulder, kicking up a lot of dust there as the ambulance wobbles back and forth here on this Monday afternoon in Texas. And you can see just how fast this person is going here with this ambulance as they continue to pass multiple cars. Our chopper giving you this look here live in Allen, Texas, again, right near Dallas, where this all had started. And we do actually have some cop cars that were following closely behind at a couple points in time. I'm going to tell you what I saw earlier because, again, we had been watching this chase for a little bit, finally got it launched so that all of you viewers could also take a live look at it. But earlier when he was driving in a residential area, there was a few times when police had set up almost like a barricade. I saw then the ambulance go through the grass over some curbs. So there's been multiple times when this person has broken the law, driving on the opposite side of the road, not obeying traffic stops. Of course, this person just trying to get out of the way of police as they continue this joyride here on this Monday afternoon. And I do want to say viewer discretion is advised because sometimes these police chases don't end in the prettiest of ways. So just want to remind everyone, here on News Now from Fox, we are live, we are raw, we are unfiltered, and again, viewer discretion advised as we don't know how this chase could end. We're going to try to bring the entire chase to you. You can see police here at this intersection helping stop traffic to try to get these people out of this person's way as they are not driving very carefully or considering other people out on the road here on this Monday afternoon in Texas. Multiple squad cars with their lights on following behind here as he continues to drive through the Dallas metro area. Allen, Texas, right near that area. Again, Dallas is where this ambulance was stolen from. You can even see sometimes when our chopper zooms in, you can see Dallas on the written on the side of the ambulance. So we're just watching this live here on this afternoon and you can see this person now on that wrong way, causing quite the traffic backup here as police try to follow on the right side of the road. They're driving on that right-hand shoulder, but again, it's looking like the left us because they're driving the wrong direction here as he continues to make his way through these towns in Texas. So once again, that suspect in that vehicle there with the ambulance, it is stolen from a fire department in Dallas. And this all did get started. It was reportedly stolen, and we've been watching this for about a half hour. So we do have Sky 4 in the air giving us a look as this ambulance continues at high speeds. It was on Interstate 635 near Dallas earlier, near the Dallas-Mesquite border, and now in the location of Allen, Texas. Again, Dallas police, they don't want to officially call this a chase, but they do have a department policy against chases unless they are involved in a violent offender. So you can see here as it wildly takes that corner. Again, that's something that I mentioned before. That there's been times when this person driving the ambulance has had trouble taking these tight turns and going at them too fast because the ambulance does not drive like other cars that we're used to driving. So trying to avoid police there. As you can see, we have now multiple units on the chase here. It looks like the sheriff's department has joined in as well as they continue to drive around, all for joy. Hopefully this situation doesn't end up dangerous. So I do want to say viewer discretion is advised just once more as we continue to watch this live here on Monday morning. You're watching live on News Now from Fox. And you can see now we're going through a residential area here as this continues to go on here this Monday afternoon. I do want to remind everyone you can always watch News Now from Fox as we cover chases as they happen across the country, breaking news as it happens, and of course top stories that happen all across our country, even around the world. We do stream 24/7 on NewsNowFox.com. We have a lot of great hosts who conduct interviews that are special just for our viewers, and so we do want to say thank you for being here with us, getting your news with News Now from Fox. This afternoon, we are taking a live look at this chase, and I do want to remind everyone that we are live and raw. It's unfiltered, so viewer discretion is advised, as we don't know how this chase may end. But this person, the suspect, has stolen a police or a fire ambulance here this afternoon, and they have been taking a joyride here. We've seen it multiple times when the speeds have obviously gone way too fast for the speed limit, especially for this type of a vehicle. We've seen them drive on the wrong side of the road. We've seen them driving even off of the road at times, going on the shoulder, and I even saw this person jumping the curb a few times, driving through the grass to try and avoid police as they tried to set up some perimeters and block the path of this suspect inside of this vehicle. So once again, this ambulance stolen, and police trying to hopefully end this chase safely here this Monday afternoon. And it looks like there's some people standing by, just taking a look, taking their cell phones out, getting some video of this bizarre chase happening through their neighborhood. I'm sure that car at that stop sign also thinks it's odd to see all these police cars following the ambulance. But again, this is a stolen ambulance, and it was taken from a fire station. That's according to Dallas police. And when our camera up in the air there in our chopper does zoom in, you can see that on the side of the ambulance that it is from Dallas. So we are going around these areas around the Dallas area. So we're in Allen, Texas right now as we continue to watch this live chase happen here in these residential areas. Very odd, because there's been a lot of times when we've brought in chases to you here on our News Now from Fox stream, and we've seen a lot of people sometimes stick to the interstates and freeways unless they go to residentials. They go to sometimes places they're more familiar with, or they go to possibly someone's house that they know. But it just looks like this person is just kind of looping through this neighborhood, doesn't really have an end goal in mind. Looks like they're just trying to figure a way out of this neighborhood so that they can get back onto some of those other roads that they were on earlier here this afternoon. But you can see we have multiple units following closely behind, just waiting for the right opportunity to hopefully get this person to stop in a safe place where they could also safely apprehend that suspect that's inside of this stolen police, or inside of this stolen fire ambulance as well. And it looks like we're running almost out of road as we're getting into some developmental areas here. A lot of dirt being kicked up there by the ambulance driving here on these roads that aren't even officially made yet. So this could also cause a little bit of trouble here for this driver in the stolen ambulance, as now you can see just exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we could count there on our screen of law enforcement agencies, squad cars following right behind this suspect. And there was a couple times when I was watching before when a couple of them had known, okay, there's the only one route out of this neighborhood, we're going to try to block it. That's when we've seen the ambulance drive up on a curb through the grass. So I just want to say once again, we're watching this all live, raw, unfiltered. Viewer discretion is advised in case this turns into an accident. Also, just to make a note, as you saw there, the driver does have the window down. There's been a couple times when that person inside has done a few hand gestures outside of the window. So viewer discretion is advised for everyone watching here. But now zooming in, you can see Dallas Fire Rescue. So this was at a firehouse, and this person deciding to take the ambulance, which is never a good idea. Never good to lead police on a chase, especially now here on this Monday afternoon traffic. You can see that it's been causing a lot of trouble as they continue to ignore these traffic lights and getting in the way of all these cars is not going to be bode well for other drivers in the area too. So hopefully we can make sure to say viewer discretion is advised. Hopefully these other drivers are safe and can get out of the way quickly as speeds pick up here in Allen, Texas. And we are learning that our Fox station down in Dallas is saying that the ambulance here was stolen from station number 53. It is about 20 minutes east of downtown Dallas as we continue to watch this suspect drive dangerously on these roads around the Allen, Texas area. And we've been seeing at times at least 5 different law enforcement cars following closely behind here. This person, though, continues to just drive recklessly through these streets, whether it's been on residential areas or even on some of these busier roads. We've seen them get on and off of the freeway because there was a point in time when this ambulance was driving very fast, and that was when it was driving on the 635 interstate. So, it was going northbound on Interstate 635 for a time near the Dallas and Mesquite border, and now we're watching as this person continues to kind of go around some of these more residential areas and lead police really on a loop-de-loop here. And once again, as our chopper gives us a couple different views and is trying to keep up with this chase, you can see the camera at times has to kind of move around to try to follow exactly where this is going. You can see all those red and blue lights following behind that ambulance there. You can see quite a few of those law enforcement agencies as they continue to try to safely get this chase stopped. And I know it's a little hard to see there through the trees, but because this person has been taking so many twists and turns on all these different roads, there has been a